This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week. That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. George Pickens. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. George Pickens. 99 yards. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
At least I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, go. Ready.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game. Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better, had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Here's Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Come on. Set. Warrior 17. Rig alert.
To throw from his end zone. Henry. And oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll give to Algier out of the gun.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Algier.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
45 yards.
And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a 1st quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Starting the drive with Algier.
And he loses the football the 2nd time.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Boy, very surprising. 2 lost fumbles for him, and we're still in the 1st quarter of play.
And you want to make a quick trip to the doghouse, maybe to the bench? Fumble twice in the 1st quarter as he just did. Now you just wonder, is he going to be thinking about every time he touches the ball from here on out?
Following the fumble recovery, Henry. He completes it to Julio Jones. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Get it.
Back to throw. Henry. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
George Pickens.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tyler Algier and the rest of this offense making their return to the field.
And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out. And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Now Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, 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 ready.
To throw from his end zone, Henry. Man open, here is Jones.
Through the middle of the field. Inside the 20, Julio Jones.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Julio Jones, 99 yards.
And the Ravens are pouring it on. Extra point by Elam, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Our next drive forthcoming as we remind you that if you think you might be one of the best Madden players in the world, well, now's the time to prove it. It's not too late to register and compete for your share of $1.7 million. That's what the Madden Championship prize pool is worth. Visit MaddenChampionship.com and register for free.
Come on, come on. Hey, hey.
To the air goes Daniels.
He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Now Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
3rd and 19.
No, bring it.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Following the fumble recovery, Henry. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Now inside the 25. Calvin Johnson.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Seahawks offense and Tyler Algier getting set for this next one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a carry for Algier headed right. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. Fighting through pressure. And this is going to be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here from the 38. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time.
Julio Jones all alone. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And taken right at the 35.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
And now off to the races down the right side.
He may go. Calvin Johnson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 99 yards.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Here's Daniels. Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
So no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Daniels looking to throw.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fielded at about the 28. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Calvin Johnson.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by Elam, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Elam now to add the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Let's go now. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Dumps this one off to Algier.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Flush to his right. And he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by Elam, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you... From the gun, Minshew to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Minshew. This is caught by Addison. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Addison, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. You figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Second Pirates, second Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught downfield by Pickens. Now inside the 25, George Pickens.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
George Pickens
taking it in.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's caught, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Interesting call there. They went for two even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
That's
you
not
get
pushed 5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for two there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Minshew sets to throw. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the...
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Julio Jones, 77 yards.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Ready?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so sound.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18, 5 in.
From the gun on third down.
Henry. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will not have time to get another play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It'll be Minshew again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Trucks over him. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Ken Walker
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther. Let's go. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. Shy of the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Henry. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's going to be caught. It's Austin.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That is incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Elam on here for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
So the Packers down by 7. A little over 50 seconds remaining.
Minshew.
They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now Minshew. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit, and now your team.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 57 yards.
And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. From his own end zone, Allen. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Ravens back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Stafford from the gun. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll start from the 39. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Allen. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, ball at the 36. Again, Allen to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Taking a deep shot here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
On second down, a run with Williams. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, it's Williams again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
56. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connects with Johnson. He gets loose down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Alert! What is that?
From the red zone now. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Throwing now on first down. Stafford finds his back. Kyron Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Stafford now against the blitz. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens 14 points back. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now, Stafford. They're on him again, and he goes down again.
Here we go.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one complete to Stevenson. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Stafford to throw again on 2nd. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. On 1st down, here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back after the return is stopped at their own 30.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st down throw for Allen. On the move, headed right. Jones reels it in. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
To throw is Watson. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Watson. Here's a screen play. This is strong. And he is going to lose yardage here. On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fielded just inside the 20. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Allen. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Asante Samuel Jr. there finding his way to the ball for a stop and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On is the Chargers punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Here's Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. In his own end zone, it's Allen. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Allen. Powers through him. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Allen going to throw. Complete to Jones. Escapes the defender. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Julio Jones, 31 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Here's Watson. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Pierce now up the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw, Watson. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
Here's second down. Here's Watson.
There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Watson.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
To throw, Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Now Watson.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Watson to throw.
This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their...
And got his man complete.
Still going inside the 20.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And
big opening up the middle. Through the middle of the field. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Ready.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Ready.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll bring this to about the 25. To make the stop.
Okay, right.
Here's 2nd and 9. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Ravens offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Allen from his own end zone. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. Still going. He's on his way. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. An even 100 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The Niners offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They face 2nd down and 7.
Cut. Cut, cut.
He'll drop to throw. Passes. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Set, ready. Cut, go. Set, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He keeps it himself. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call.
Automatic first down.
So after one, it's the Ravens out front. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team.
Come on, set. Ready, go. Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. The 49ers out to punt this one. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here's Austin to return. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10.
Hey, hold. Alert! That's it. We go.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's down the field for Lamb. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know this.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs in the search for the best Madden 25 players in the world? You might recall Henry last year becoming the first player ever to be. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And now the punting unit will come on, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
Here we go. Ready.
They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now the return.
The Ravens take over first.
The Ravens offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. A short pass taken in by Gronk. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Come on, set. Set.
He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check white, yellow, line, blue, check.
A pass caught right side by Gronkowski. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. Second and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure it.
And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Ready, go. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's complete. Some more. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball.
He is in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready, ready. Hunt, hunt.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Throwing now from the gun.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
This returnable from inside his own 40. The Ravens offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be
a big hole. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's a win here for the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
A run over center with Moss. Now a loose football.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow now to throw on. I fumbled the foot. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The blitz. Get. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They go once more with Moss. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Let's get set. Stop.
Another try with Moss. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
On point, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Turn.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's get set. 180.
1st down, Burrow to throw. We've got a fumble pretty close.